99 degrees. At least that's what the car is telling me. And who the fuck puts the garbage cans right behind my car so I can't pull out this motherfucker? Hate that. Absolutely hate that. Oh well, I'll find a way. 30-minute musings. We got a good one today. I sound a lot like Steve Harvey for Family Feud. We got a good one for you today. He always says that. Start of the show. Look that up. But I'll tell you what, yeah, 99 degrees, already down to 96. Okay, it's just the car was sitting in the sun, and I got the damn thing up and moving a little bit. Whew, still good and warm now. Should I go to the beach tomorrow on my day off? Don't know. Got to go to work today, heading in now. As usual, you know, I'm either going to or coming from the studio. But tomorrow, nothing to do in the morning. So I might actually get a little bit of, well, not downtime. I mean, shit, I could sleep in if I want to, but, you know, run around, get some shit figured out and finished up. But I go back to the calendar. It's July 13th. On this day, 10 years ago, I got my ass in Orlando, Florida. And I've been living in the Sunshine State ever since. 10 fucking years. Calling this place, I guess, my new home. It's where I live. I don't necessarily call it home. You know, I always tell people I was born in Chicago. I grew up in Wisconsin. Home, yeah, that's where the friends and family are. That's home. You know, because that's where pretty much everything happened. You know, and this bit of getting out of the nest and trying to make a living on my own, career-wise and shit like that. Yeah, you know, I'm not saying it hasn't been fun. But the better times is like chill with your friends, bullshit with your family, and all that shit. So, I mean, home? Yeah, sadly, I said Wisconsin's kind of home for me, but I live in Florida. I know that sounds weird. It's like, where are you from? Well, I was born in Chicago. It's like, no, but you grew up in Wisconsin, you're from Wisconsin. No, I was born in Chicago. I will separate it that fucking strongly. I was born in Chicago, grew up in Wisconsin, and I live in Florida. Figure that shit out. Just saw a South Carolina plate to keep that ball rolling. But it's been 10 years to this day. And I forgot about what time we rolled into that apartment complex. So I couldn't give you an exactimation on that. So remember, on the 11th we left and we made it to about Salem, Illinois. Didn't make it out of Illinois that first fucking day. Because we got out late. About noon, for fuck's sakes. Terrible. Second day, we were southeast of Atlanta, still within the state of Georgia, and we arrived into Orlando, Winter Park specifically, on the 13th, whatever time, I don't know, might have been this time, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Got ourselves all set into the place and unloading the fucking truck and doing all that stuff. No, I don't think we did that right away. Because we had the car on the trailer and all that shit. We had to drive that down to my friend's mom's place. Well, I forgot exactly. But we didn't get everything done. No, we had to. But yeah, 3 o'clock, yeah, damn near 10 years ago. To the day, damn it. Been down here for 10 years. Woo! In other related news, I might jump back to that, but before I noticed that on the calendar, what my thought was going to be was giving you a bit of an update about these Spreaker audio fucking things. Now, as soon as I'm done recording this, I push upload, and it goes to, it lets you know on my Facebook wall, on my Facebook page, whatever. It says, I just uploaded this shit, come listen to it. Well, that thing gives me a limit, unless I subscribe in full, that thing only gives me a limit of how many hours. That, free service, whatever. I'm getting close to that limit. I think I only got about 2 hours left, which at that rate is only 4 recordings, 4 episodes, if you will. So this being one of those, I just want to make the disclaimer now. I'm going to stop using, I'm going to keep using the Spreaker shit, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it. I'm going to start deleting some of the previous episodes, previous recordings. just to free up some space a little bit. I want to keep it somewhat in the loop constant. But what I'm going to do is I'll set it up onto my Spreaker shit, unbeknownst to you. But then when I get the shit recorded up onto YouTube, I'll send the shared link there. 30-Minute Musings is the playlist. And if you want to look me up on YouTube, I'm not begging or asking for likes and follows and subscribers. I don't do that. I don't try to hawk myself out like that. I'm not a fucking whore as such. But the YouTube channel, it's just MJ Lacomiac. Fuck, if you know me enough on Facebook, you know how to spell the last name. Just put an MJ in front of there. That'd be the initials. Michael John. Ain't that sounding Irish Catholic like a motherfucker? It's really not. I'm not Irish. I do enjoy some of their drinks, though. And their enthusiasm and their sports. Music ain't bad either. Funny, funny people. Oh, I still got that back pain. Excuse me if I'm a little wriggly right now. Still hurting me. Been about a week now. Did a little bit of yoga to try to loosen that sumbitch up last night and again this morning. It's not as intense, I'll have you know. It's still there. It's still bothersome. Right now, sitting down, I'm good. But just the smallest fucking bit of movement. You know, alarm goes off. Wake up. Go to the bathroom. Go through the shower. By the end of that, like, my back's like, dude, fucking time out, okay? But yet, if I'm up walking around doing shit like I'm at work or something, like, that's okay. Even though I'm up running around twisting, bending, torque, all that shit. Nothing. No problem whatsoever. It's when I get that little bit of downtime, slow movement. No movement is fine. Regular everyday speed up and walking is fine. But if I'm just, just slow going about going to brush my teeth, I don't know why, that shit'll get me. So forgive the oohs and the ahs. It's not just the crowd cheering me on. That's me, goddammit. But I will be making the transitions from everything. I mean, I might keep these updated on that Spreaker page, but the notification that you will get will be on my Facebook shit. Maybe I'll just, because my Twitter shit and my Facebook are double linked up. So maybe I'll just, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it to both, I don't know. Because I put anything on Twitter, it instantly puts it up on Facebook. So I don't know. Hey, maybe you're interested in that shit, and maybe not. But I'm just letting you know, if you're that one motherfucker out there that is mildly interested. By the way, 30-Minute Musings are explicit content, as is pretty much everything that I have. Not gonna lie. I know when I need to pull my punches. Anybody that knows me, if like, hey, let me introduce you to my parents, or hey, this is my brother, and his wife, and this is my niece. Yeah, she's 8. I'm not going to be dropping F-bombs and talking like a motherfucker, These, though, come on, there's a little bit of content, a little bit of, some bullshittery for you to mentally digest. Maybe you're interested in what I do. I couldn't imagine why. Like I said, I'm not asking for likes and subscriptions and all that shit across social media. I can be somewhat of a nerd, but it's not that bad where I need several thousand subscribers per day. It's nothing like that, I assure you. Otherwise, you would have known about it a long time ago. This is just something new that I'm kind of doing, occupy my own brain, spill some shit off my chest, give you a little Juan about myself, what I'm doing, where I'm going, what I've seen, what I've been doing. I think I said that twice, doesn't matter. That's how important it was. Woo! A little bit of back pain. It's going away now that I'm sitting, but good to know that it is disappearing. Well, it's not as intense. I can't say it's disappearing. It's just not as intense. So at the very least, on the technical side point of things, I'll be going straight up to the YouTube shit. And then from there, when the video is, processed and all that shit, then I'll throw up that share fucking thing. Share this video. Yep, all across the Facebook. We should start calling it the Facebook. Try to diminish it a little bit. I was on the Twitter the other day. So you remember, like, whatever, 10 years ago when that MySpace shit was around, you couldn't call it the MySpace. Well, you could, I suppose, but it's MySpace, dude. It's mine. Fucking bug off, you know? But the Facebook and the Twitter, we already call it the internet. Why can't we call it? I was on the ESPN.com. Sometimes it diminishes things. There's a stupid side note for you. Like when I was over shopping at the Walmart, like okay, maybe it's the only one around, the Walmart. It sounds like it diminishes shit. Like when you put the in front of certain things. Where are we going to grab lunch? I'll probably just go drive through. I'm going to hit up Wendy's or something. I'm going to go to the Wendy's. I don't know. That sounds like it diminishes certain things. But then some people will put the in front of their name. Like, check out the fucking YouTube shit that the Peyton Manning puts up. Like, now that makes him sound far more fucking, I don't know, like legitimate. The Peyton Manning. Oh yeah. I saw some people do that. Like that tries to make themselves sound important. Like, I don't know, putting the in front of your name, not a big fan. Because I saw it once and I'm like, well, that's kind of unique. And then I started seeing it, like, from everybody from then on. I was like, all right, it's cheap now. One person, fine. 1 million people, it's done. The Walmart sounds negative, but the Barack Obama webpage, check me out. It's my Twitter handle at the Aaron Rodgers. I don't know, so like people do that and it's cheap. I think it is. Yeah, I might get heat for that one. Give a fuck, I don't care. Just letting you know you're better than that. That's all I'm saying. Some people live, breathe, drink, die, shit, and sleep by that. Whew. But in the words of Mike Singletary, can't do it. Won't do it. I know better. I want winners is what he really said, but it fit the format. The light was yellow, sir. My ass is hitting 995 right now. Really, that whole time, it finally getting on the down ramp. Woo! This might be a double shot today. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Because I'm in a little early. Like, I'm about to hit I-95. Why is the traffic so slow today? What the fuck? I know it's Monday, but fuck, people. This guy's pulling over for whatever he just did. Hazards are going. I mean, he pulled over like a motherfucker, like a shot. You okay, bro? Alright. Didn't look like a blown tire or nothing. But it bees like that sometimes. Gotta get me some shopping done as soon as I'm done with work. Like I said, I'm going to try to fix up the diet a little bit. I mean, there's still some, I don't want to call it junk, because I generally think I eat pretty fucking clean, pretty good. Try a lot of organic shit, try a lot of healthy shit. I'm not looking to eat shit, to tell you the truth. Looking to eat good stuff. But there is some stuff, some bulk that I need to get rid of. I mean, the brown organic rice I can't say is bad, but I mean, sometimes I will have a lot of that shit, depending on, if I go chicken and rice, that might be a fucking gallon of rice with a chicken breast. And I mean, carbs versus protein, blah, 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 whatever, it's not always the best. Overdoing carbs and shit. I missed every workout last week. I don't know if I'm going to get today. I worked my back a little bit just to see where my flexibility was at, and see what my spine could withhold, but I did not do a workout. I wouldn't even have called that exercise. That was just, I don't know, stretch, basically. Testing limitations. I mean, right now, back feels okay. The fact that shit's getting less intense is a good thing. So maybe babying it might have been the dumb thing. Maybe I should have got in there and did a little bit of stretch out, get some good yoga, something, this and that. Maybe not doing upright rows and pull-ups and shit, really hitting the back. But just something. Will I might do something tonight. First yawn of the recording. I don't know. Maybe I'll just continue on that little bit of them yoga posture pose things that I was doing just to try to iron those kinks out. Because, you know, like sometimes it's almost like there's a knot in my back, but it's not a knot in my back. So it's not like I can just run my back along, you know, the wedge of a door frame or whatever, and just to rub that part of my back against a crease and try to work that shit out. I tried that. I tried doing that, rolling down, just kind of rocking side by side, back and forth. Nothing was doing. So, I mean, yesterday I had somebody bark at me and say, God damn it, do something about it. You know, work on something. You know, nothing power, just get a good stretch out of it, work something. All right. Did a little bit last night, and well, just from waking up this morning, I felt it, but it's not nearly as intense. So I'm thankful there. Maybe I'll do a little bit of that tonight. It's simple. Won't even take me 5 minutes to do what I want to do, to get a good stretch out of it, see what the range of movement and the flexibility is at. Right before that, though, doing some shopping, and I want to see where I can get, well, I know where I'm going. I don't mean that, like, location-wise, but fixing up the diet, I want to see what I can get as far as cutting the carbs. Plenty of chicken and cheese, maybe a gallon of milk. And my guts ain't all too good on dairy, so I got to take it easy on that. I can't be slamming that milk down, otherwise. There's a reason they call it derriere, I'll tell you that much. Bacteria in my gut not always used to dealing with that kind of stuff. So if I go to throw down a bunch of it, that will be problematic. But you know, good protein out of it, fewer carbs. And if it's good for workouts, and I think I can get myself back into fucking working shape this week, which I think is very possible. Not even I will this week. Just what day is the question. I will, goddammit. Feeling so much better. Man, a couple of those days were intense. I mean, bad. Thursday, I honestly thought that I was going to have to, you know, put in a little bit of time at work and retail and then fucking just say, I got to go. My back is killing me. And I'm not the kind of guy, like, I don't call out for nothing. I mean, I would have to be, like, bad out of it. Like some kind of dizzy spell, vertigo, something where I couldn't fucking drive. Yeah, like something like that. Like if I can't drive there, I ain't coming in. But like, oh no, I just have the flu, whatever. I think I can tough this out. I haven't lost too much of my lunch. You know, I think the worst is behind me. Let me just keep drinking water. You know, I don't have much of an appetite. Let me mind what I'm eating, blah, blah, blah. I'll be okay. You know, might get that cold sweat like a flu gets you. But no, like, I've gone to work in bad shape sometimes. Hangovers, too. No, but I ain't done that in a good long time, thankfully. That's another thing about, well, 10 years ago when I first moved to Florida, oh yeah, party, city like a motherfucker, and don't, show up, 4 or 5 hours of drunken sleep, which ain't good sleep at all. 4 or 5 hours ain't enough for some people. But when your skull is full of fucking booze and you do that, oh wee! Hey, 23 versus 33 is a big fucking difference, I'll tell you that much. I mean, you want to talk about a physical decline. God, I never had a back problem like this ever before. Nothing. Getting old, goddammit. But then again, that's with the diet and the exercise, trying to keep myself in good shape. Because, hey, if this lasts 2 weeks, fine. I don't want this shit staying with me or have any kind of injury or whatever. I don't want this happening like when I'm 60, 70, 80. If I can make it good in that far. That's my plan. If I can make it to 80, I can make it to 100, and that's kind of my goal. I know it sounds stupid, but whatever. That's a weird goal to have, I know. But if I can make it to 80, I can make it to 100. That's my thought. Is that a New York? No, that was there's an Arizona plate, but that's a U-Haul van. That almost don't count. I think that was a Minnesota plate that I just saw. Huh. Going back to that fucking game. The U-Haul van I need to excuse because that thing probably came from Arizona and somebody's moving to shit, literally. So that one can't quite count. I'm talking, your own goddamn vehicle. Nothing commercial. Well, I might have named off a couple of semi-tractor trailers. Like a Pennsylvania or some shit. At any rate, if I can make it to 80, I can make it to 100. But yeah, like, okay, this little back pain, if this lasts about 2 weeks, okay, fine. I don't want to feel like this, when I'm, like I said, 60, 70, 80 years old. I don't want that to be the chronic, everyday fucking pain. That's what I'm trying to prevent. Now, I don't know what caused this, don't get me wrong. I have no idea. I mean, this could have been something like I don't know, maybe I coughed or sneezed in my sleep and you hear about shit like that happening. A baseball player, who the fuck was it? They were playing with their dog and they hurt their back. Somebody else had some eruptive fucking sneeze and they threw out their back. Like, really? Well, maybe they're taking steroids. I sure as fuck am not. Anybody know how big I'm not? I'm not that big. Steroids, nothing. So who's to say what those guys were up to? How a sneeze can throw your back out. Like, I get it, but not a guy who's a pro ball player. I don't see that happening. Hey, maybe it happened to my ass. I don't know. I just noticed it last Monday when I woke up. Like, what is that pain in my back? Didn't really notice it. Started feeling it more Wednesday and Thursday for goddamn sure. That's when it really, really, really hit. Thursday. And I thought going through work would have been that chore. Somehow made it. But it didn't get any better. Yoga, stretching out, that'll be fine. Maybe it's something in my diet. I don't know. I mean, I kind of doubt it. But again, like, sometimes I'll whack out my lower back when I'm doing workouts, but I know right when it happens, like, oh, there it is. And it's like, all right, I don't care if I'm only 10 minutes in, stop the fucking workout right there. You can do other bits of cardio or you can work other weights, but when my back at that lower spot goes, man, I was almost crippled over like an old fucking man for about a couple of days with one of those. God, like, it hurt to walk. Like, to keep my posture to look normal, to not look hurt, because I'm trying to be fucking idiot tough guy about it. It would have literally looked like I was hunched over looking for fucking coins on the ground to pick up. Just hunched over. Bad. It was not good. But that only took like a day or two to clear itself out. And again, it was, get a little bit of yoga going, get that spine kind of, stretch out those muscles and the tendons, the fibers, the nerves and all that shit. Got me good. And in, 2 days, nothing wrong, man. Everything's fine. Had to pull back on those workouts. But just doing a little bit of yoga moves just to keep things loose and whatnot. That did just fine. So again, maybe it is the same thing. It's a different kind of pain because it's in a different kind of place. So I don't know why that's going on. But disclaimer notice, this will be the last Spreaker audio recording that I just throw directly onto my Facebook shit, onto my wall. If you throw the shit on the wall, yep. That's literally what you're doing on Facebook. You're just throwing shit onto a wall. That's right. Some of it sticks, a lot of it doesn't. Woo! Yeah, I'm really early. This might be a double shot. If I can keep my gears going, thinking of stuff to talk about, I'll make it a fucking double for you. No problem there. The worst part is converting this shit into a Windows Movie Maker. That's the worst part. Throwing it up on YouTube, 30 minutes of a YouTube video, depending on your fucking internet speed. I mean, that is a difference too. I can't lie to you about that. But my laptop, it's decent. It ain't great. I can get a good half-hour thing done, maybe an hour. At work, even better, which is why it's very convenient to get some of the shit done there, for damn sure. Oh, and I got to get some of those, some more beets, those organic beets. I mean, I got one little package left. Remember, it's like 4 packages in that shell. And per little package is about 4 or 5 in there. So I got one package. I haven't looked at it. Could be 4, could be 5. But I got that left to go. But I need to get a new shell of that, some chicken, some cheese. I don't want to be doing sandwiches the whole damn time because that's just the carbs. I really want to cut back on that shit. Like I said, I still got some stuff to go through. Which I forgot to finish up about that. I also got like these they're like microwavable packs of, it's kind of like chili in a pouch. I forget the fucking name of it. And I forget what flavorous stuff this is. The other stuff was like lentils madras. Something, which essentially it's chili Tastes just like chili. That's fine, but I'll put that on some of that brown rice. And okay, yeah, chili and rice, that's bulk. Don't get me wrong. But I got another one, I forgot what the fuck it is. It's, I don't even remember the brand name to it. Chana masala or some shit like that in a little microwave pouch. They come in like this box, and there's like 6 pouches in the box. And it's, there's kind of I don't even know how to describe the flavor of that stuff. I swear there's like a hint of lime. It's very island kind of, I don't know, Caribbean kind of shit, I guess. Really good chickpeas. There's some chickpeas in there and some whatever kind of sauce. And there's like a hint of lime. Unless that's like cilantro or some shit, and I just don't know the flavor of cilantro. But it's got a good little zing to it with the chickpeas and all that stuff. But put that in with a little bit of that brown rice. Again, that's some bulk, but that's some stuff I should get rid of. And I still got some of those black bean burgers. They're good. I mean, every burp tastes wonderful. I'm not going to lie to you. Just like that. I can't belch the way my brother does. For those of you that know that sumbitch, woo-wee. No offense to my mom, I'm just calling him names. I mean, he can just belch on command. I mean, raise decibel levels. Not even joking. But I'll tell you, that twice as nice black bean burger. Yep. Good stuff. And yeah, it's a healthy alternative as far as, fat, cholesterol, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, the carbs, I don't have much fat or cholesterol in my diet to begin with, so shit, if I just start knocking down carbs, let's see if I can get the, excuse me. Say another burp, there it is. Love it. If I could just help with the trim down a little bit. Now, like I said, I'm not that big. I want definition. God forbid if I can get some bulk to me. Some actual, like, wow, this fucker's actually got biceps instead of, well, yeah, he does have 2 arms, but there's nothing to him. Getting close on recording time here, about just under 3 minutes. Haven't quite gotten to my light yet down, what is that, Island Drive over there by that small-ass airport. There's something for you. Check this out. If you're doing a Google map or whatever, I think it's called, it's not Perry International. Just off of Pembroke Road. You take I-95 south, you go, it's past Hollywood Boulevard, before Hallandale Beach Boulevard. It's Pembroke. You take that west, and there's a little airport down the stretch here. It's like there's flight schools and all that shit, and that's basically it. It's like flight school type airport. Well, not even an airport then, an airfield, if you will. Apparently, and I haven't looked it up my damn self, so I can't say, I heard this from someone I work with. Apparently, one of the 9/11 bombers got his training at this fucking airfield. Yeah, not the most pleasant thing to hear, I understand, but if there's any bit of a reference towards this airport, and like I said, that's what I was told. I've done no homework on it. That's just the dirty rumor I heard. If that's the truth, I drive by this fucking airfield every time I'm going to work. Just a nutty little factoid. Well, an apparent factoid. I gotta say that. That's the disclaimer. It's like Perry Airfield? Perry, you know, like Perry Mason or William the Refrigerator Perry. Something like that. I'm getting close. Hold on, come on. Got about a minute left. Let me get close to this sumbitch. Want to see if I got the name right. So if anybody's itching to look it up. What is with the traffic today? It's just been so fucking weird. Like, it's Monday. Yeah, no one wants to go to work, but y'all should be at work already. It's fucking 3 p.m. Was everybody taking their... This is like the Sunday drive. Didn't know it was fucking Driving Miss Daisy Day today. Fuck. North Perry Airport. North Perry Airport. There you go. Almost looks like that little airfield when, at the beginning of Octopussy, haha, yeah, I said it, James Bond, right? When Roger Moore gets in that little damn plane, something like that. Anyway, less than 20 to go. About to hit my light. We're gonna do a double shot. Why the fuck not? I got plenty of time to go. To be continued, but I'll catch your ass down the road.